Hello. I've tried to film this a bunch of times, internet cut out, so rapid fire, let's just do this. I am trying to have a little fun with this as my first attempt because Jack came out, he's an evasion based character. I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I just brought 3 characters whose main shtick is to evade? And because I'm trying to get the full evade thing going, we are not going to bring a support. We are going to dodge everything, hopefully. Shadow and Jack will not have 100% evade the entire time, so let's see how this goes. Guess I'm drinking Coke for those who prefer Pepsi, but it's not important. So, Jack is the new character that comes out in this banner. He is a nuts damage dealer. Look at that. EX charge right out the gate, over 100k damage. And you say, well, he's down to 1 health now. Sure. So, he gets a buff right out the gate. Evasion rate boost. 100%. Whatever attack hits him until his next turn, he ain't taking no damage. So we're going to do Wild Throw here. Some damage off. And then we're going to go in and cover. And bleed block. And I have to make sure I conserve some of these ability usage. Oh yeah, Galuf does dodge 100% of the time, but it's not 100% of the time if it's magic. We got good luck on the dodges with Shadow so far. That's pretty important. Oh, here we go. We're going to use Lightning Flash. That's an AoE attack. Boom! Followed by Deliverance, which is a single target attack. That damage. That's like EX level damage on a skill 2. And that was free usage off of his EX. Like, it's insane. The only thing that's going to bite me... I'm not going to use that yet. The only thing that's going to bite me on this is probably the skill usage on Shadow. That's going to be a big one. And I don't have any attack boosting. I don't have any attack boosting skills. So Ninja Slice. That's 65k to 34k. So that's roughly 100k. That's pretty top tier damage for any character that's currently in the game. Even RNA. To a degree. He can't put out the same amount of AoE damage as she does, but he does put damage out pretty consistently. Lightning Flash. Okay. Dual Wheel Blade Blitz. That's perfect because I believe that's Soladon. Yep. 1 turn left on Soladon. We're going to whoop the butt. So, as far as evade options, I believe there's only one other character that I could guarantee would be an evasion-based character, and that's Edge. And I also could have brought 8, but 8's not, like, he doesn't consistently have the buff up, so it's not worth it. Honestly, I wasn't going to use cover, but as you can see here, cover raises attack, so I might need that. That might be the difference maker in this run. That 42k into 25k. So it's roughly, what, 67k? That's not bad. Instant turn rate into the EX too. And the other attempts that I put into this, I wasn't doing, like, my attempts weren't, like, terrible, per se. The issue with my attempts was, my first attempt was a class 0 run, which I still might attempt to do, but I was trying to do a class 0 run under the guise of a TCC challenge, because that's up. So I was gonna bring Rem, Ace, and Deuce, which is a terrible idea. I could still try to do the TCC challenge under the banner of Class 0 only, as like a challenge run, and it could work. Let's see, let's do an HP attack. I should break him. Yeah. Yeah, cover is not the greatest. Cool, lightning flash. Freeze. So this is what it looks like I'm going to try to do, is I'm going to try to, like, hold on to lightning flash, the skill 2 for Jack, because of the AoE damage, and utilize freeze. Is almost like how you would use Sephiroth, where you would kind of use his HP plus and fervent blow. I think it's called fervent blow. And then you had Octaslash that you would use more sparingly, and then use the free skill use for it. Or at least that's how I play Sephiroth. Yes, I do have Sephiroth. He is unfortunately nothing special in this game. But, you know, as I'm talking about this, he is a legal unit. So maybe I'll bring him. I will. You know what? I will. I will do another attempt at a TCC Challenge Class 0 run. I will not be bringing Deuce. It's already fought me way too hard to bring Deuce to this. Let's do an HP attack. Yeah, the game's already fought me way too much to... Look at that. Average level of damage off of skill usage for other characters off of an HP attack. Well, with Deliverance, but still. Deliverance is what Satellite Beam on Barret wishes it could be. Do we need anything? Let's try and not. We're pretty ahead of the curve with turns. So let's start just HP attacking. Well, let's cover. So cover's not going to be a big deal in the next wave because there's a lot of AoE attack spam. Ooh, nice. I get it. Oh no, I don't get a counter off of that, I don't think. Oh, I do. Nice! Okay, so this should go relatively smoothly now. Like I said, I'm doing really well on turns. Unfortunately, this doesn't count as a TCC challenge because 2 of the 3 team members are banned. But it should still look like I'll make an initial clear. Or not even a clear, just a completion. I'd rather not go for a clear. I just thought that this idea would be fun. There's really not much to say. Like I said, I tried this a few times. The first attempt was with X-Death, Deuce. Or not, sorry, the first attempt was Rem, Ace, and Deuce. And then I tried to build around that more, because I was like, you know what? I tried to use Deuce, it didn't work out. But maybe if I build something around it, then that would work out. So I figured maybe if I brought X-Death and Beatrix, since they both have panic buttons. I'm going to save that. Since both X-Death and Beatrix have basically HP damage protecting panic buttons, I figured that would work out really well. But unfortunately, these little things right here push... no, you don't really push them off, but they self-cleanse. So... debuffs don't mean anything. Alright, what are we gonna do? Wild throw. Just an HP plus. The speed might bite me in the butt. Use Shadow Stealth. Man, the turn rate for Jack's pretty slow. Surprisingly. Actually, you know what? Jack might actually be capable of stage solos. He does have the evasion. So, I mean, food for thought. Maybe I'll try it. Who knows? Does that count as a physical attack? Let's find out. It does not. That is not hitting me because cover is still up. I got the free lightning flash. What am I even considering? You know what? I'll hold true to my promise. I will do a class 0 run. Maybe not TCC class 0. But no, you know what? Maybe. We'll see. I do want to do a TCC run. So we'll kind of see where that road takes me. I got Sephiroth on the brain now because I was comparing him with Jack, which is actually a fair comparison because they're both dedicated attackers. So it's not like those comparisons where you're making that I can't let go. Like, I really can't. I brought it up in, like, this is the 3rd video now. Snow and Zack are not the same. One is a tank that does DPS, and the other is a DPS that does tank stuff. One of them's selfish and one of them's not. Their kits are not the same. In fact, Snow probably gets 90% of the time, in my experience, Snow gets set up faster. In this fight where they banned Zack in the TCC challenge, I don't think Zack makes a difference here. Because you can't even target lock. So his guard is pointless. Sorry. I should get back to this. A little rant. I don't know why it triggers me so much. But, like, you know, I think it's because there's such a larger group of people that like Zack. So maybe I just am a little more defensive over Snow because I like Snow. And I've said that before too. Snow is actually like my go-to guy when I play Final Fantasy 13. He's thoroughly enjoyable when he's on my team. The only segment I hate with him is the one in Palimpolum with Hope. And if for anyone who... Try not to cuss here. I have a trucker's mouth outside of this, but I don't really have the editing software to really bleep stuff out, so I'm not gonna swear. But the segment in Palimpolum, both of them, with Hope and Snow, which is actually surprisingly easier than the one with Fang and Fang and Lightning. They're both a pain. It's like you're going through a section designed to have a 3-team party and you have 2 people. You really do need to know what you're doing in some of these fights or get really lucky. Know what you're doing, get lucky, or just try to bypass them, which is a possibility. I have no idea why Final Fantasy 15 music was playing, but I just put a playlist on, and I mean, Final Fantasy 15 is a pretty sweet soundtrack, so I'm not gonna trip out about it, but it's not just that, actually. There's no point in tripping out about it, like I said. This is actually hilarious. This is working really well. Although the whole evasion shtick kind of falls flat on its face because Galuf's kind of blocking and evading everything. Okay, this is where we can have some fun stuff here. Because I don't know if the AoE, the pollinated whatever AoE, focused AoE, counts as a physical attack or not. I'm going to do the set evasion up. He is falling off. I'll just do an HP attack on you. And I need to do an HP attack because I need to make sure that he has enough HP to take a hit. Ooh, can I get a break into Deliverance? I can. Okay, that missed. Into that. And for safety, because I don't want to rely on a chance. Missed everybody! Ha ha! I guess that didn't count. I'm doing cover once again for the attack bump. And these guys definitely... Well, these guys hit more more physical attacks than the other ones did, so it's alright. I just... It would have been nice. I really feel bad hitting it. I really want the AoE to go off, because then Shadow will dodge it. Encounter. Man, if Shadow had like a target lock, then he would be better. He would be a better tank than Galuf is. He doesn't even have 100% dodge. Ooh. This might actually break concentration. I don't know how breaking concentration works, but if it's just damage, then this probably breaks it. Yeah. I really don't know how that works, but apparently... Oh well. If it's not an HP attack, it's still an AoE attack, and that's what I'm concerned. Oh no, it's still an HP attack. Ah, really, Shadow? I have no way to heal you. You have no regen. It's okay. I still have like 13,000 more damage I can take. And if I take 13,000 damage on him, then he's dead anyway, so... Let's see... Let's go Wild Throw. I have to start conserving these because they're not even, like... The health threshold that they're at is a little lower than... Not a little lower, they're a lot more durable than I accounted for, but... And I've only made it to this wave one other time, and I didn't complete it at all because I was running that Deuce team with X-Death, and I realized they pushed buffs off, and it just wasn't worth it. I will say, though, this is the first Chaos stage since X-Death came out where I can't really use him effectively, and that's coming out of the Porum Lost chapter, where they pushed debuffs off and I managed to use them there. But the difference is they push buffs off at HP gates. These guys don't have HP gates. They just kind of, when they cycle to their, like, DM, have you ever heard that expression, or a desperation move? Which is that, like, thing where they pollinate. Yeah, this is still going my way. I might, you know what, I will. Why not? Why not? Who am I hitting? This one. I wonder if I'm capping. Oh no, I wasn't. Actually, no, I don't know if I was or not, because that doesn't really... That's lower than it's been. Let's do Wild Throw, or whatever. Wild Fang, or... Oh, it was Wild Throw. Ooh, EX. This is ridiculous. I did not expect this to be this good. This is kind of funny. I might try this combination again on other stages. Like, this might just be a series for me, is like every chaos I'll try, if there's not a resistance or something, or a guaranteed hit, because I know there are unavoidable damage type enemies, like the Arciella chaos I found out while looking into what to expect. That chaos actually has their big attack is actually not evadable, meaning characters like Jack actually hit a deficit there, which is kind of interesting to me. But it does kind of basically take who becomes like the best soul DPS unit in the game at this point out of the equation. It really doesn't. Honestly, it really doesn't. And I can get more into that when the Arciella event comes around, but basically the gist of it is that Arciella has a basically HP damage silence, where she basically removes the ability to HP attack. I actually am not sure if that works within the realm of her ability pool, like if it's just straight HP attacks or if it's just any move that does HP damage. AoE for Shadow, nice. Kind of the slept on guy in this group right now because of the cover. I don't know what happened, like my TV creaked, like something was settling or something. But yeah, he kind of gets slept on here because unless there's an AoE hit, which isn't always, Galuf's kind of covering for the whole party, which kind of mitigates the whole point of breaking the concentration. Doesn't do anything unless it ooh, that's a counter, right? Yes, it is. Breaking concentration, as far as I know, doesn't guarantee a hit. If it does, hello. Soul down and dodges up, and that was not a magic attack, so I have no clue why it hit Galuf. Still good on damage, though. I don't know why I checked. It doesn't take much common sense to... That doesn't do anything, but it might increase... It'll increase the damage I do a little bit. But, how about that? He's concentrating! Ninja Slice. Is that enough? Missed, and a shadow counter. Let's do Shadow Stealth. I'm pretty much at a point now where I can just throw away all my skills. This has been practically a blast. Besides the hit that Shadow took, but this was fun. I am going to have a lot of fun with this trio. I think this trio is a little too overpowered, though. I do kind of want a different evasion-based character, though. I do like Galuf. I genuinely do. But he honestly takes a little bit of the excitement out of the team. Because, we didn't really get to see much of the Jack dodge. And really the counter from Shadow either. Yes! It was, it's been lined up perfectly. This should end it. There we go. The most cheese-heavy team I could come up with. And I came up with this on a whim. That isn't Leo, Arnea, and then, Tola. This is hilarious, to say the least. I have found this amazingly just funny. But anyway, that's I don't really know what else I can cover in this. This has just been a fun run for me. I probably shouldn't have done this as my initial completion run, but it is what it is, and I can't really take it back now. But it was fun, and I will make light on my promise to specifically do a TCC run. We'll see after that how I feel about a Class 0 run, but it'll kind of depend on what I do, because I'm probably going to test a little bit more and do a TCC Class 0 run, because I know it can be done. I saw the list, so I know there's a player named I think it was Lise Lilliset, or it was Lise Lilliset or Lilliset. I'm sure I'll be corrected if more than 2 people watch the video this time. And they brought King 8 and Rem, so I know it's doable. I'm not going to bring that team comp because I want to be a little more original than that. Not that I'm saying that his or her team was unoriginal, and I don't mean to imply that, but I mean that I'm not going to imitate the team. That's what I mean. I want to be better than that, kind of. I don't want to, I don't want to go on there, do the same team and be like, look what I did. I know I was already aware that you could do it, but look what I did. So I'm not going to I might bring 2 of those 3, who knows? But I'm definitely not bringing that 3. Specifically, I'm not bringing King. King never once came to mind when I was thinking about characters to bring to this. Maybe Ace, Rem, and 8. 8 seems like a pretty solid unit to bring here, as long as I can maintain his counter buff before HP attacks start flying. But, probably not. I want to do a class 0 run, but I might have to do it with synergy with Jack, because I don't really see myself beating it with class 0 any other way with my skill level. But once again, we'll see. I'm definitely going to run this again with another team. I really, really want to do a TCC challenge this time, since a chunk of my usable roster is actually available for this run, whereas the last event really cut off like any real major chance that I had to get through it. So once again, we'll see. And until next time, that's pretty much all I have to say.